The Jets in London on Sunday morning. Rex, let's go to Justin Fields and the Steelers. He played really well. Steelers defense looked mortal against Indy when Joe Flacco came into the game. So I'm asking you on the Steelers, bad game or bad sign?
No, bad game. I mean, look, Justin Fields, by the way, great game.
Yeah.
I love it. Announcers, well, you think they'll go to Russell? What? Justin Fields wasn't playing defensive tackle or safety in that game. Are you kidding me? He balled out. Dude had they had 450 yards. When's the last time Pittsburgh had 450 yards? I mean, that's a great sign that Justin Fields is just balling, getting better and better. Yeah, two little mistakes.
The bad snap. He took accountability, too, for the bad snap. Things that they can learn from, right?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, don't take that extra peek when you lift that leg. You lift that leg, it's coming. He said he was trying to take an extra peek and an extra pick.
All right, well, so they're just going to keep talking about Justin Fields. Surprise, surprise. You know, Indianapolis Colts get no love. So, listen. You see what Greeny said, though? He said the Pittsburgh Steelers looked, mortal against Joe Flacco and the Indianapolis Colts. And absolutely positively correct. I think with Joe Flacco, this Colts team is going to be a legitimate contender in the AFC. I really do. Shane Steichen is an unbelievable offensive mind in the NFL. Not a single doubt about it. Indianapolis Colts have an elite, top-level offensive genius. You got to just give him a quarterback who can execute an offense, who can follow direction, who can listen to this said genius. You saw him with Gardner Minshew, and he had that team actually pretty competent, fighting to make the playoffs. Anthony Richardson is just too inconsistent. He's too all over the place right now. He's too immature. Can he grow and become a better quarterback? Maybe. I really don't know at this point. But that's not even the scope of this video, because right now it seems like Joe Flacco is going to be the quarterback, and you can instantly see the offense be better. Instantly. Just like that. Look what Sam Darnold is doing with Kevin O'Connell. It's just instant. Look what Shane Steichen did with Gardner Minshew. It was instant. These things matter. Look what Flacco was able to do with Stefanski, who's also a really bright offensive mind. Nowhere near on the level of Shane Steichen, though. So we were able to see what the Browns and Stefanski were able to do with Joe Flacco last year. Shane Steichen is a step above or two or three what Kevin Stefanski is. So start to get excited, Indianapolis Colts. Seriously, get excited. Because I really believe in this right now. I really do. And I'm not a big numbers man, but this really stood out to me, okay? Third down conversions, which are just the life force of an NFL offense, right? They were at the bottom with the Colts, okay? With Anthony Richardson, 32%. They were like bottom 5, bottom 6, whatever the exact number was, okay? With Joe Flacco, when he came in, they became 53.3%, which would be second in the league. Okay? That matters. You have someone who can execute an offense, who can throw the ball to the right person at the right time, who's going to minimize mistakes, who's going to be able to deliver the ball accurately. The offense can start to hum now. It opens up the run game. It makes wide receivers and tight ends happy, because believe me, they're not happy playing with a quarterback who's too inconsistent, who has a 50% completion percentage. It's just too exhausting. I mean, Pittsburgh is a top defense. And Joe Flacco came off the bench, 75 years old, and is able to just come out and get that win. I mean, Pittsburgh allowed more than 10 points for the first time this season. 26 points allowed combined in the first 3 games. And that's what the Colts were able to do. So you see the potential. It's just such, Flacco gives such a more calming, mature presence, right? It's more clarity. He can be the actual leader on that team, the team that the other guys can get behind. They know what he can do. They know he's a Super Bowl winner. They know what he's capable of doing as a quarterback. So I just think that this could actually end up being a really good thing. I don't know exactly the situation with Anthony Richardson's injury right now, what it's going to look like. His hip, is he out for a few weeks? Is he already getting, is he going to be, can he play next week? Like, I honestly don't know. Obviously, I don't want him to be hurt. I want him to be healthy. I want him to be good. But the truth of the matter is that this team, look at the Panthers, okay? They've been trying to make Bryce Young work, and they've been just owned. Their team can't put up points. They look awful. And then they throw in Andy Dalton, and then they all immediately look competent. They look like a legitimate NFL team. I'm not saying Bryce is as bad, that, Anthony Richardson is as bad as Bryce. I'm not saying that you need to just abandon Anthony Richardson. I'm really not. I'm saying with Anthony, with AR, I really don't know. I really don't. But you can't deny that this offense looked better with Flacco. Yeah, you don't have some of the big, flashy, exciting 70-yard touchdown passes. But you can almost get there. We could see what Andy Dalton has done. We could see what Sam Darnold has done. If you give Joe Flacco some time with Shane Steichen, this team can legitimately be a team that people are not excited to face. So I'm honestly really excited to see this unfold, because I think it's just going to be another great example that we can just keep adding to the list of examples of how important it is to get that offensive head coach down. You get that, then all you don't need a superstar quarterback. You just need a quarterback who can deliver the ball accurately, who has good anticipation, good processing, good timing, can take direction, low ego, willing to execute the offense as delivered from the head coach, who can follow the script, but also do a little off the script stuff when need be. But it doesn't need to be off script king. And you will win games. You can win divisions. You can win conference championships. You can win Super Bowls. We know this. We absolutely positively know this. I got news for you right now. Over the last couple of years, Patrick Mahomes' superpowers has not been his magical superpower that we've known to come and love. It's actually been his ability to execute Andy Reid's offense, his ability to manage a game. That's how they've won the last couple of years. That's how they're staying alive this year. I mean, that team is not good at all right now. Not at all. Patrick Mahomes has turned the ball over 5 interceptions in 4 games, quite frankly. So it hasn't been the superstar plays. It's just been, okay, we're going to have this defense lead us, and we're just going to try to minimize our mistakes. We're going to be smart, and we're going to win some football games, and they're 4-0. So the Colts have a real shot to right this ship with Joe Flacco. They really, really do. And so, again, I don't want anyone to be injured. I don't want anyone to lose their job, but I think there should be a deep sense of optimism with Joe Flacco being the quarterback and Shane Steichen being the head coach for the Indianapolis Colts. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Joe Flacco leading the Colts to, actually a contender in the AFC? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions, let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I'd absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.